Good morning, students. From last two lectures, we are discussing about some basic concept of physics. Today, we are going to discuss the third part of the basic concepts, and today we are going to discuss a very important concept in the physics, which is nothing but the motion. What do you mean by motion? Motion means every object move from one place to another place. Okay, so we say that the particle or the object is in the motion. The earth is in motion, every particle is in motion. So motion is nothing but the change of the position of the object with respect to time. Okay, consider an object is placed at this position A. An object is placed at this point or position A at time t is equal to 0. At time t is equal to 0 means we are starting the event. Okay, it is the initial state or initial condition when this object is kept at this position. Now, after some time, t, it reaches at the point B. Means the position of this particle of this object is changes as the time changes. As the time changes, the position of this object or particle or any is going to change. So we can say that this object is in motion. So what is the definition of motion? The particle or the object is in motion when it changes its position with respect to time. As the time changes, it also changes the position. As the position of myself is at this state, and after some time while walking I reach here, so it means I am in the motion. So when the particle is in motion, the particle is in motion when it changes its position with respect to time. So this is a very important topic, very easy to understand. Motion is nothing but the change in the position with respect to time. Now while performing motion, we are changing the position. Okay, so while changing the position, we come across some basic terms in the motions, and they are displacement, then distance, then it is velocity, speed, acceleration. So while studying motion, while we understanding this basic concept about motion, we need to understand some basic terms in the motion, and we are going to start with the displacement. Now what is displacement means? Displacement, look at here, this displacement can be explained or understand with a very easy way. Consider this is point A and this is point B, and this is point C. For example, this is 5 and this is 5. It is 5 centimeter and it is also 5 centimeter. Okay. Now, what happens? If the particle is motion, it means it changes its position with respect to time. For example, consider that this object initially at point A, object at point A is in motion and is moving to the point B. While it going from point A to point B, it covers a path is equal to 5 centimeter, and this 5 centimeter is equal to 10 centimeter. Okay, now if this particle or this object is back to this position C here, means it go from A to B, therefore the path covered is equal to 10 centimeter, and it again move from B to this point C, it again cover a distance or cover a path 5 centimeter. Okay, so this displacement is a vector quantity, and this displacement is depend upon the direction. Okay, so what is the definition of displacement? The definition of displacement is that the difference between the initial or the difference between the final position and the initial position. So what is the initial position? Initial position is this. At this case, we can say that it is equal to 0 centimeter, and finally it reached at this point, which is at the 5 centimeter from this. So we can say that what is the difference between point A and point C? Because C is the final point of the object. So we can say that the difference between the point A and point C is nothing but the displacement. So in this case, while we going in a particular direction, we take it as a positive, and when we are going to reverse this direction, it taken as a negative. So we can write here this positive 10 and minus 5, and what is the result? It is 5 centimeter, and it is plus 5 centimeter means plus is indicate the direction in this way. So this plus 5 also indicate the direction in this way, but this is the difference between the initial position and final position. So we can say that plus 5 centimeter is the displacement of the particle. Okay, this is for the displacement. It is a vector quantity and it is depend upon the direction. It is also depend upon the magnitude as well as the direction. If we are going in the due to north, and if we return to the south, it is taken as a negative. So this is about the displacement. The main things to be remembered about the displacement is that the definition, it is nothing but the what? It is the difference between the initial position and final position, and it is a vector quantity. And what is vector quantity? Vector quantity means it has magnitude as well as direction. Now we are going towards the distance. What is distance? Now let's see like this. Here this is point A, this is point B, and the distance between them is 10 centimeter. Okay, so if this point A travel to point B and then again travel point B from point B to the point C. So the total path covered by the object is called as the distance. It is independent of the direction. Okay, as the displacement is depend upon the direction, this distance is independent of the direction. The total path covered by the particle or the object during the motion, it is called as the distance. Okay, so we can say that this is 10 centimeter and this return from B to C, this is 5 centimeter. So we can say that the total path covered is equal to 10 plus 5 is equal to 15 centimeter. Okay, so these are the about the distance. What is the distance? Distance is nothing but the total path covered by the object during the motion. It is a scalar quantity, it is not a vector quantity. It is a scalar quantity which does not depend upon the direction of the object, is independent. Okay, so now what is the difference between distance and displacement? What is the difference between this distance and displacement? The first difference is that the displacement may have 0, positive or negative. Means displacement value can be negative, can be 0, can be positive. But what about distance? Distance always taken as a positive. Okay, so we can say that this is the main difference between the distance and displacement. It is the difference about the sign. It indicates that displacement may have positive, negative or 0 value, but the distance always positive value. Okay, then what is the second definition? The second definition say that the magnitude of displacement and distance are same. Listen carefully. The magnitude of displacement and distance are same if they are traveling along a straight line. It is traveling in a forward direction. Then the magnitude of distance and displacement is same. Displacement may have, or displacement is only one value. Displacement has only one value. How? Look at here. For example, this is point A and point B. The shortest path, the shortest way between these two positions is a straight line. Okay, so the shortest way, the shortest path is called as the displacement. Now, by considering to reach from point A to point B, so we can done it like this. We can go like this. We can also go like this. So, what is this? This represents the another way, the long route to reach the point B. So, these are the values which are different in different cases. These are called as the distance. Okay, these are the distance. And what is this? This is the displacement. So, this distance may have more than one value, but the displacement has only one value. This is the shortest route, shortest way to reach from point A to point B. So today we discuss about the motion, what is the motion, and we discuss about the different terms of the motion, that is displacement and distance, and the difference, the main difference between the distance and displacement. Sometimes we get confused between this displacement and distance, but they are not same, but they are different in some way, as this distance is the total path and displacement is the difference between the 2 points or 2 position, initial position and the final position. The remaining terms, velocity, speed, acceleration, we are going to discuss in the next lecture. Today it is enough, and this is all about the basic concept of physics. We are going to continue this basic concept. Okay, so this is for today. Have a good day. Bye.